Okay, here before you are going to make entry in respect of partners capital account and the new balance sheet, first you have to do the working note with respect to the goodwill. Why? Because the situation itself states that no goodwill account is raised at its full value in the firm's book, but even though in a paragraph they have given the value of the goodwill. That is why goodwill of the firm valued at working note, goodwill of the firm to be valued at rupees 9,000. So here one of the partners in a partnership firm is going to retire, okay, and that partner is partner S. Partner S is going to retire. Now when that partner is going to retire, first you need to find out what is the share of retiring partner in respect of a goodwill. That is why if you go through the profit sharing ratio, it is 3:2:1. So in that the retiring partner share is 2/6. 2/6. That is why that rupees 9,000 goodwill, first we need to find out the retiring partner share of goodwill. That is why the profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. So this one is retiring partner share. That is why the share of goodwill of a retiring partner is 9,000 into 2/6. 9,000 into 2/6. It is 3,000 rupees. 3,000. Now this retiring partner share of goodwill is going to be borne by the remaining partners, that is R and M. Rupees 3,000 is borne by remaining partners. R equals to 3,000 into, now this will be 3 and 1 only. 3 and 1 only. 3:1 in the sense 3/4 and 1/4. That is why R share will be 3/4 and M share will be 1/4. $2,250 minus 3,000, that is 750. Now this value, the share of the value of the retiring partner is going to be credited to the remaining partner's share. Okay, that is why now we can make a record of entries in the partner's capital account and the balance sheet. Now go through the items one by one. First item at the liability side of the balance sheet is creditors. That is why it is a purely balance sheet item. We are going to record it at the liability side of the balance sheet. That is why creditors rupees 16,000 rupees 16,000. Now if you go through next item, it is the balance of capital of all the partners, that is going to be credited to the partners capital account. Partners capital account. That is why now we need to record into the partners capital account. By balance brought down $20,000, $7,500, $12,500. 20,000, 7,500 and 12,500. $20,000, $7,500 and $2,500. Next, directly come to the paragraph building to be appreciated, provision for doubtful debts, that we have recorded in the revaluation account. After that we found the revaluation account profit. Now that is going to be credited by revaluation account profits. 4,225, 2,817, 1,408. Next, third item is goodwill of the firm to be valued at rupees 9,000. 9,000, that we have made the calculation. As per the calculation, the journal entry is R's capital account, M's capital account to S capital account. That is why by R's capital account. R's capital account is 2,250. Then to M's capital account. $750. R's capital account, M's capital account to S's capital account. That is why to S's capital account. $2,250, $750. Okay, the ratio will be 3:1. Next, come to the last item. Rupees 5,000 to be paid to S immediately, and the balance due to him to be treated as a loan carrying interest at the rate of 6% per annum. That is why when the payment is going to be made, partners capital account data to bank account. That is why to bank account. $5,000. Payment made. Payment made. Now the items given in the paragraph is over. Now you can directly come to the asset side of the balance sheet. The first item is buildings. $23,000. And if you see the adjustment, there is an appreciation. That is why appreciation of rupees 8,800. Total will be 31,800. Next item will be debtors 7,000. And if you see the adjustment, there is a provision for doubtful debts. That is why by provision for doubtful debts 350, 6,650. Next item will be stock 12,000. Next, patents, no adjustment, that is also 8,000. Last item will be bank, that is why bank is 6,000. Out of that, payment has been made to S, amounted to rupees 5,000. That is 1,000. Now all the items of asset side of the balance sheet is also over. Now you can close the partners capital account as well as you can tally the balance sheet by taking the balances. If you see, the credit side is more, the same balance is going to be taken at the debit side also. $24,225, 13,370, 13,908. Now the retiring partners balance should be treated as the retiring partners loan account. That is why to S's loan account, balancing figure transferred, and remaining balances as balance carried down, balancing figure transferred. So it should be 8,370 and 21,975, 13,158. Now you got the balances of the capital account. The same should be transferred to the balance sheet. Now the same values are going to be recorded at the liability side of your balance sheet. Now let us go to the balance sheet. R, SS loan account, M, 21,975, 8,317, 13,158. Now you can find the total of your balance sheet. It is 59,450. This is how we are going to prepare the balance sheet. Okay. With this, I want to conclude the slide. Thank you.